Hello everyone, welcome to Data to Info. So today we will gonna do is that we will set up the virtual environment, the Python virtual environment for Flask, and furthermore we will doing that we will run a Hello World program, a simple Hello World program in that virtual environment. So let's see how we can do that. So I'm in my editor, my VS Code editor, and I have created this folder over here that is called data to info. Just go inside the data to info, copy the path, come back to the editor. Now we have to create a virtual environment over here. So what command you will be writing over here is that Python. Let me tell you, you must have Python installed first. Alright. Now you can create a virtual environment by typing this command python-m venv and paste the path you copied earlier slash /v e and v. You have to write that. This is virtual environment. Once you click enter, it will create the virtual environment for you, and then you can install Flask over that virtual environment. The purpose of creating the virtual environment is that whatever we install, the packages, the libraries we install in the virtual environment will restrict to the virtual environment only. It will not affect the outside environment, right? Or the outside environment will not affect the your private virtual environment. So this is the purpose of the virtual environment. So we are creating one by clicking enter. It might take a time like 10 seconds to 20 seconds depending on the system speed and all. Okay, so virtual environment has been created. Now we have to activate that virtual environment. Okay, how do you do that? Uh, Press Ctrl Shift P. If you don't want to press Ctrl Shift P, what you can do, you can go to this setting sign and click on this command palette. It will do the work. Then click on Python select interpreter. You have to select the Python interpreter. Okay. Now you have to enter your interpreter path. Okay. If you have your virtual environment over here, you can select that. If it is not coming over here, click on that plus sign, enter interpreter path, and find the path. Go to the your environment. Here it's your environment. Okay. When we run this command, see, when we run this command, this program file has been created. Go inside that, go to the data to info, environment, go to the scripts. Okay, inside script you have to find the Python file, Python exe file. Okay, this is the Python exe file. Click on that, select the interpreter. All right, give it a moment. Okay, after selecting that, what you can do, you can just click on the plus button here on right hand side, PowerShell, and now you can see there is VNV written in front of your path, right? Your folder path, your workspace. That means the virtual environment has been set up. You can just delete the earlier PowerShell and now just keep this one running. Now what we can do real quick, we will install the Flask over here in this virtual environment. All right, so it will be restricted to this virtual environment only. It will not go outside of this virtual environment. Pip install Flask. Let it be installed. After that, we will run a simple Hello World program inside Flask. So, all right, this happened. The Flask has been installed. Now just create a file here like app.py. So app.py will be our main file from where we will run our program or our server. So what we can do, just import the Flask class from the Flask, from Flask import Flask. From Flask import the Flask class, then create the object of that Flask. App is the object of the Flask. Give it a name. We'll pick an appropriate name for it. Now create the route that we call it as a decorator. App decorator route class. Inside route, give the slash route. Okay. This is the slash root, means the root directory or the root endpoint we are trying to access. Right. Now the wrapper class will be wrapper function will be hello world. Just return the hello world. Hello data to info. Hello world, whatever it is. Whenever you run, you can save this, and whenever you run this program, server will run on this endpoint slash endpoint, and hello data to info will be printed on the browser. So let's run this real quick. On the terminal, you just have to write the command flask run. That's it. Just give it a time. Okay, it is running on this address with the port number 5000. You can just copy it from here, go to your browser, put it there, and click enter. See, now you can see hello data to info, right? Whatever we have written in our editor. Once we access this endpoint, we get the response as hello data to info. What if we do something different like slash hello? So the endpoint has been changed. If we save this and rerun our server again, go to the browser, refresh it, you will see not found. And if we come back to the server, we will see 404. The 404 status code is for not found, right? Because in our editor, we have given the slash hello endpoint, but we are accessing on the browser till slash only. Till slash only. We are not putting hello. Once we put hello endpoint, the correct endpoint, we will get our stuff. Right? Okay, let's do another thing real quick. What we'll do, we'll create a HTML templating kind of stuff. Little bit, we will try to mimic it. Okay, so let's create the decorator real quick. App.route, another route. Create the route like fancy route. We'll create the fancy route. All right. The above to root endpoint. Okay, the fancy route, then create display fancy function, and it will return HTML element. How you can return HTML element? Inside this triple quotation marks, you can just put the HTML tags over here. HTML. See, I'm just putting the HTML tag just to show you that you can put it like this, but you can actually give it your HTML index.html file over here, right? Return index.html file, so that it will show whatever elements or the whatever stuff you have written in that HTML file. Okay, I'm just telling this to you in the sake of HTML texting. All right. For HTML, what we have body. Let's do body. Inside body, I think HTML body is fine. Let's do h1 tag. Say pings people. H1 tag. Then again say something like paragraph. Hello data people. Alright, let's save this and rerun our server again. What will happen when the browser will meet the endpoint slash, it will run hello data to info. Alright, when it will meet the endpoint slash fancy, it will run this HTML element code for us. Alright, let's run this once again and let's wait to it run. Okay, it is running. Okay, let's refresh this. It is not found because this is slash hello. Just go to the root endpoint hello data to info. If we do like slash fancy endpoint, we will get greetings people, hello data people. So this is how you can do set up the Python environment in VS Code, right? Then you can install your Flask and run your first hello world Flask program. So I hope you liked it. Keep watching and do subscribe to Data to Info. Thank you.